What stood out most about Jeff Milant's preseason to you?
Well, I think we knew he's kind of a robust physical player. I think we're seeing that, and we saw that just the offensive touch, I would say. Now, he had that in the minors, so, and he didn't score a lot when he was up here, but I think we all saw he had chances, and he was close. He scored that great goal that got called off. I think it was an offside, would have been one of the highlight goals. So he had the offensive ability, the skill, you could see, but it's really nice to see him, finding the back of the net. Just helps grow your confidence. I know it's only preseason, but it just helps him just be better at what he does. Go ahead.
No, I know he's still a ways off, but have you checked in with Corey at all and just kind of see how he's progressing?
Yeah, I mean, he is a ways off, so we actually had him in for a meeting the other day, just kind of go through some of the stuff we've been talking about through training camp, but he's not close enough yet where we're really digging in, but he's in there now, he's around the guys. Our intention is to bring him to Vegas, just to make the first road trip, do all that kind of stuff with the team, so hopefully sooner rather than later we can get him back on the ice.
You get a sense that he's still on schedule though, or
yeah,
I know it still depends on getting on the ice and not having any setbacks, but he's still on schedule. Yeah, no, the rehab's been really good. Everything's gone well so far. Yeah.
So maintenance day for Joel Edmondson last time you guys skated, all good to go for him for today and heading into Tuesday.
Yeah. As far as I know, yeah, he's in there warming up. He took over the control of the music from Gavrikov, which has been an upgrade in my mind. So as long as he continues strong there, he should be able to play tonight.
Kyle Burroughs update for us at all?
I don't know if I have much of an update. He'll be out for a while. I don't know how long that's going to be. He skated the other day. It's upper body, so he'll be in good shape that way. But he's just not unable to play for a bit.
Is there something to be said for getting a preseason game at home, considering all the changes to your space? There are a few guys who have never been here as a home player. Is it good to kind of get that dress rehearsal out of the way today, so it's not the first real
Right. Yeah, no question. This would have been today, and where's the press room? Where's the weight room for the players? And looking at all the great stuff we have in there, it's just phenomenal. The job they did, it's just phenomenal. And so there's a lot of excitement in there for that. Yeah, you want that the second time. You don't want that to be the first time, because that is occupying a lot of the mental energy in there right now. It's just a great space. You guys will see it, I guess, after the game. Not everything, I guess, because it just goes on and on, but it's just really well done.
You had Elenius and Turcotte both in the lineup in the last game. Is there still an open battle for ice time between the two of them?
I don't know if it's between Turk and Sammy. We feel that everybody can play. It's obvious. We have 14 NHL forwards currently on the roster, I would say. So it's just going to be a matter of against this team, against that team. Who's in, what does it look like? I would not say that there's a battle between players at all for roster spots this time at this point. Yeah.
With so much carryover, top 9, probably top 14 in terms of minutes. I mean, has that made camp a little bit more seamless and able to maybe build into the season a little bit more than other years where you had considerable turnover?
Yeah, I would agree with that. We felt that. We felt like, but I will tell you this. At the same time, it's been a little bit frustrating at times because we know that group and how they played and what they can do. And, it's preseason, so the coaches have to maybe relax just a little bit. But we look at it like, oh, you guys know this. We've done this. You know this. How come we're not executing this at a high level? Whereas last year we were probably like, okay, we can correct this. This is guys. And it was a little bit more of teaching. Now it's like reminding, let's go. So it's a benefit for sure for the players and for the coaches, but at times it's frustrated us.
I just one more. I know Ken had talked about the importance of building a fourth line, a utilitarian fourth line, if you will. Given that, have you thought about the prevalence of 11 and 7 this year? Is that still going to be a tool that you reach for, without much hesitation, like you have the last couple of years?
Yeah, we've been really comfortable with that. I would say the current makeup of the team, the way it is now, I think you would see a lot less of that. I mean, if we go to that, we go to it for whatever reasons, and I think we're all comfortable, running the lines and mix and matching and all that kind of stuff. But I just think with just where we're situated with the depth we have, I don't think you're going to see that near as much this year.
In that line, I mean, Turk's had a very, very good camp, obviously. You've talked about his versatility and whatsoever. How much does that come into play with that line? And like I said, you have Hellenius, so you could have Turk at 4C, or if you went Hellenius lineup, you could shift Turk to left wing.
Yeah, I mean,
his options.
Yeah, we've talked about Turk, but again, it's one of the players you're really proud of because it took him a little longer, and there's high expectations, and now he's here. And we talked yesterday. He said, I jumped onto the wing, no problem. He goes, I didn't even think about it. It was easy. I've been playing center. So he's really gotten to the point where wherever you want to put me, I'm ready to go, and I don't have to overthink it. I know the position. So he's really comfortable, and that makes us comfortable.
Is there any sort of messaging you relay to the team as far as like intensity with it being the last preseason game that you tell them at all?
Yeah. Well, it's the last dress rehearsal, and it's the last chance to. It's still a preseason, but Tuesday it's for real. So you don't want to try and think, Tuesday I'll go to the net hard. Tuesday I'll stop when I'm coming back. No, those habits now we want them, and that's. We oftentimes talk in the season a lot where the coaches are never satisfied because we want a perfect game. Even if we play well, there's some things that we didn't do. We're in that mode now, for sure. I don't know if the players are 100% there yet, but certainly we are, and that's our expectation.
So you'd like to see like a regular season?
I will 100%, yeah.
How much is that too? Because you're going Tuesday, and say most of the league is not going until Wednesday or even Thursday, that you've had to condense things or ramp it up, so to speak.
Yeah, well,
because it's Tuesday,
right?
Yeah.
For different reasons, we had most of our veteran players, didn't play for a long time, and now they're playing these two games. So these are the two we cut down to our team. These are the two games really to get you prepared. There was one earlier, I think, in Anaheim where Kopi's line played. Still a long ways away. So now with these teams, this is like, dress rehearsal. This is us. These last two. So we expect to be tighter than we were in Utah.
Jim, since the first day of camp and to now, is there anything specifically that you say, we really need to work on this to make sure we are ready for the long haul?
Yeah, no, there's nothing, no ozone play or rush or defend, no big piece of the game. I wouldn't say there's one, no. It's just the smaller details I mentioned, Russell stopping in D zone rather than swinging through, going to the net hard and stopping. Some of the things where it gets to be a little dirtier and a little more physical confrontation, those types of things. And they'll be there Tuesday, I fully expect, but we'd like to get them in the mind.